Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox. Once again, a different angle that does show the situation over in Gaza right now. That is a live look from one of the many cameras that have been provided by the Associated Press, Reuters, and several other news agencies in that area. You can see the smoke there in the middle of your screen. We learned not too long ago that the death toll has now gone above 2,100 as Israel does remain at war. This is now day 5. We also know that there are more than 100 hostages that are being held by Hamas, and that number could possibly be even higher as the information is still fairly preliminary and still coming in. I do want to bring in Yoni Asher. His wife and 2 daughters are among those kidnapped and taken hostage. He does join us live. And Yoni, first off, I do just want to say I'm so sorry for what you are going through right now. I can't even begin to imagine.
Hello, thank you.
So first off, can you explain how you found out that your wife and children had been kidnapped?
Well, my wife was visiting her mother at near Oz kibbutz, and I wasn't there with them. And later on, during a phone conversation, which she told me that she heard gunshots and possibly Hamas people maybe entered to the kibbutz, and we got disconnected. And later on, unfortunately, from a video that went viral later, I saw that she and my 2 young daughters, Raz, 5 years old, and Aviv, 3-year-old, got kidnapped. And then I knew for sure that when I recognized them on the video that was it. They got taken.
It's been several days now. Have you received any sort of word from the government there? I know there's been some questions about communication between the families of people who were taken hostage and the government. Have they been in touch with you at all to give you any kind of update?
Well, yeah, we've been in contact and trying to give me information. Currently, I can't say that I know anything, but you know, I'm barely. I don't think I can get information. You know, I'm in a difficult mental situation. I'm exhausted. I haven't had any sleep in the last 4 days. There are people here trying to help me to receive this information. Since my family didn't come home and got abducted, I'm devastated. I barely can process information, and I'm trying to raise the awareness. I only want people to look at the photos. Just tell the world, help me. You know, someone do something. I need my family. If something happen to them, or something will happen to them, because I really don't know what happened to them. I will not be able to live.
And I saw that you did have some photos over there as well. I know we've talked about your wife and your 2 children who are missing. You were holding up a photo a bit earlier. I know that you're trying to get the word out. You are on social media. You're talking to as many people as you can at this point. Your ultimate goal, of course, is to make sure that they are found and that they are found safe. But there are so many questions here about the whole situation in general. We also know that a lot of people have said there is violence in the Middle East. This happens. We hear about it frequently. But what I want to make sure to capture is that this is something so completely different than we've seen before, right?
Well, I think that everyone knows that there is something unusual, if you'd like, even for this region. But you know, I'm not a military man. I'm not a security or diplomacy man. It's not my training. I'm trying to understand from what I know. But I know that we are in some kind of war that needs to get taking over and also finish it. You know, we need to finish the war and stop the war. But right now, the only thing I can think about is the photos that you are shown right now of me, of my two daughters, of my wife. I don't understand what is the connection of those three girls that are all my life. What is the connection of them to this? They are babies. They are not even girls. They are babies. They have special needs. I can't imagine one more night without them. And this is the only thing going through my mind right now. You know, you're talking to a man that is broken, that lost his entire world in 1 minute, and I wishing and praying for them to maybe release them, to set them free, and I hope that they're fine.
We do have these photos that are up showing your wife and your two little girls. Can you tell me about them? Tell me about your wife and tell me about your little girls.
Well, Josh, right? Sorry.
Yes.
Let me tell you, Josh, I had the most wonderful family, the most wonderful house you can imagine. My two young little precious girls that you're seeing now on the screen, and my lovely wife were my entire world. We were a very regular family that basically do what every family does. You know, we are traveling, we are playing, we are singing, we are dancing. That they are very connected to me. They thought they might wondering somewhere out there that why I'm not coming to get them is killing me. And I just wanted to let you, Josh, and the world to know that these are little angels. You know, they done nothing. They done nothing. They only want to go to the kindergarten, play with their friends. That's all they want. What those people, those little two precious girls, had to do with what's happening now? I only hope and pray for them to return to me.
Yoni, thank you so much for taking the time to join us and for sharing those pictures there and your story. Is there anything else that you want to add before I let you go?
You know, this is a difficult time for me, but I want to approach, or maybe tell anyone that can hear me in the international community, anywhere, somewhere, someone, please do something. Please do something to bring me back my wife, my two little babies. And that's all I hope. That's all I need. It's the only thing I had to have. And I thank you for your time.
Yoni, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. And we are praying for you and, of course, for your family.
Thank you.